This is a space where we manifest with purpose. Welcome, Feminine Initiate. I'm your host, Jess West. Let's dive in. Hey there, and welcome back to the podcast. I hope you're having an incredible day so far. I have something really special that I want to share with you today, because today I am releasing my Just Elevate bundle, which includes a series of subconscious practices to rewire our minds for confidence, worth, and visibility. I have been working on this for the past couple months, and it is finally complete and filled with so many powerful tools, including guided audios, somatic and subconscious techniques, and other empowerment tools. The very tools that help me regain my confidence and step into my visibility after my near-death experience and being told that I was likely going to be a dependent for the rest of my life. After spending 3 years in full-time recovery, being outside of the workforce and feeling totally disconnected from the rest of society, I was able to use these tools to regain my confidence, start my business, share my story, start a podcast. I know firsthand just how transformational these practices are, and I'm so excited to be able to share it with you. This is for you specifically if you know you are meant for more. You feel the pull, you have a calling, but your inner critic keeps getting in the way. You are second guessing yourself. You're holding yourself back from being visible. You are staying stuck simply consuming information that you see online instead of showing up and sharing your value. You're telling yourself things like you're not ready, that you're not enough, that your message doesn't matter. If this resonates with any part of you, I created the Just Elevate bundle for you to help you move through all of that, so that you can step into your confidence, become your most radiant, elevated self, and start leading and sharing, because your message matters, and this is exactly what the world needs right now. So I wanted to share a clip from one of the videos that I have inside the bundle. This video is all about discovering our subconscious mind, and I'm sharing the prime directives of our subconscious mind and how it works. I really believe that there is nothing more empowering than learning about ourselves and realizing just how powerful we are, and that we literally have a built-in success mechanism within ourselves. And the more that we can understand who we are, the more empowered and confident we become. So let's dive in. This is a clip from one of the videos inside my Just Elevate bundle. Let's talk about the subconscious mind. A lot of the times when people refer to the mind, they will point to the top of their head. And let me be clear, your brain is not your mind. Your brain is an organ in your body, whereas your mind is an entire process. One of my late mentors, Bob Proctor, said that your mind is no more your brain than your fingernail. And I absolutely love it. It's a process. And we have two parts to our mind. We have our conscious mind, which is responsible for our decision-making, critical thinking, our willpower. And we have our unconscious mind, which controls 95% of our life. The best image I love to describe the role of the conscious and subconscious mind is looking at an iceberg in the water, where the tip of the iceberg is that conscious mind, and then below the water is the subconscious mind. And today, I want to share some prime directives of our unconscious mind so that we can really have an understanding of our subconscious, because this is really what we're going to be working with in the rest of this Just Elevate bundle. So the first prime directive of the subconscious mind is to preserve the body. It wants to keep the body alive, healthy, and well and functioning. And I like to look at this in two ways, because sure, we have our actual physical body and the mechanics of it, and our subconscious wants to preserve the body. Keep it healthy, keep it well, keep it balanced, keep yourself hydrated, breathing properly. It is responsible for all of those functions in the body just to keep it running, to keep it healthy and safe. If we get a cut on our arm, we don't have to worry about healing it. We don't have to actually consciously signal to all of the cells and all of whatever needs to happen for a scab to form to start healing itself. Our subconscious mind takes care of that on its own. And then I like to look at our emotional mind, because our subconscious could be also referred to our emotional mind, and it stores all of our memories, which I'll get into in a moment. But it tries to keep us safe and preserve our current way of being. And you may have experienced this already when you're trying to go off and do something new. Fear will come up. And I see that as an unconscious way to keep you where you are, to keep you in that comfort zone, because your subconscious mind knows through all of your stored memories that everything that you have currently done has kept you safe. And if you're going to be doing anything else, get out of the norm of what you have already experienced, it could be dangerous. So your subconscious mind will fire up a whole bunch of fears and remind you of those limiting beliefs so that you stay exactly where you are, where it knows that you're safe. So this is a way that your subconscious mind tries to preserve itself, both the body, but then also just your beingness. So having this in mind also loosens the grip that you may be feeling of the fears. Through understanding, we can really begin to transcend some of the fears and the limiting beliefs that are holding us back when we really understand what the body is trying to do for us. As I said, our subconscious mind also stores all of our memories. All of our memories, even in our little life. We don't consciously remember maybe what it was like to be 2 years old or 3 years old or even younger than that. But our subconscious mind has stored literally everything in our life. Our subconscious mind remembers every dream that we don't consciously remember either. And so it is literally storing everything, the good and the bad. And because it is also working towards preserving the body and preserving our life, if we aren't yet able to handle the emotions that some of these memories, these negative memories will bring to us, then it will keep it repressed until we are ready to work through it. And so it'll keep it below the surface of our conscious awareness until we are at a space in our life where we are ready and able to be able to truly process those negative memories and release any of the trapped emotions that were stored as a result of it. And so another prime directive of the subconscious mind is to store all of our emotions. Our emotions, our feelings are generated by our subconscious mind. And again, our subconscious mind could be storing negative emotions and unresolved trauma that we aren't yet ready to be able to process. And this is why when we do deep work, we really want to go in. And as you'll see, some of the practices that will be shared in this Just Elevate bundle, we will be going deep within and retrieving some of those unresolved emotions and blocks within the subconscious mind. Another thing to know about the subconscious mind is that it takes things so personally. It's almost childlike in a way, thinking that the world revolves around itself. And if anybody makes a comment, it automatically assumes that, oh, this must be about me. And this is why a lot of the times when we could think about some of the memories that are keeping us stuck where we are, they originate from our childhood, having been told things, having had our parents argue, for example, and then we take that on. We hear that so often. If there's parents arguing and the child takes it upon themselves to think that it's because of them. The parents are arguing because, they didn't do good enough, or they haven't been showing up enough, or they didn't get a good grade, whatever it is, they take it personally. This childlike version of you never goes away. That is your subconscious mind. And so I'm saying this, and I really want to spend some time here because sometimes we could end up having blocked emotions from something that seems totally irrational because we take things so personally. It could be something so random, like maybe someone didn't smile to you the way that you thought that they would have smiled to you, and you think, oh, they mustn't be excited to see me, and then you start making this story, and then you actually end up storing that. It can be the smallest thing that actually gets stored. So when you are uncovering any blocks, and through the exercises that you're about to go through in this bundle, if you uncover anything, if you go back to your past and you see an experience and you start second guessing yourself thinking, well, no, that can't be it. That's so small. That's so insignificant. Do not do that to yourself. Allow the messages that are coming in, because it could be the smallest thing that you ended up storing. And so any messages that you get, no matter how weird and pointless it seems like to the conscious mind, it could be held on your subconscious mind. And think about it as a child that you're dealing with when we're working with the subconscious mind. Another thing to know about the subconscious mind is it works on the principle of least effort. It will always strive to take the path of least resistance. In a way, your subconscious mind is lazy. This is really important to know so that we're not too hard on ourselves. When we set a goal and we're working towards achieving it and we feel like we need to do so much work towards it, but all we really want to do is go and sit on the couch and just relax and watch Netflix and whatever, and just enjoy being in this moment right now. Let's not get upset with ourselves for that. Let's not judge ourselves for that, qualifying ourselves as lazy, as good for nothing, whatever kind of words we use to describe that, because our subconscious mind is just being itself, just looking for the easiest path. That's what it's wired to do. So let's not shame ourselves or anything. Another thing to know about your subconscious mind is that it does not process anything that is negative. So for example, if you tell yourself, don't think about that blue dog, what image just came on the screen of your mind? Probably a blue dog, because your subconscious mind didn't understand that don't means don't see it, but you're saying it anyways. So this is why it is so important that when we're stating our I am affirmations or any kind of affirmation, that we're doing it in the positive tense. One of the favorite examples that I had, again, from my late mentor, Bob Proctor, is that he would say, don't think about getting out of debt because you will just continue to be in debt. Because when you think about clearing debt, what do you see on the screen of your mind? Probably more debt. And so instead, think of its opposite. What would it be? What would it mean to be debt-free? How much money would be in your bank account if you're debt-free? How would you feel being debt-free? Would you feel prosperous? Would you feel abundant? You want to say statements like that. You want to feel that. You want to picture that inside your mind as opposed to the actual debt. And so make sure that any affirmations that you work on, and as you'll notice as you're going through all of the practices in this Just Elevate bundle, they're all in the positive tense so that we're really being aware of the images that are coming across on the screen of our minds. Our subconscious mind is the one that contains our imagination, our capacity to be able to visualize. That is all in the subconscious mind. So we really want to tune in to the images that we're having on our mind to know what is being impressed on our subconscious. From the ages of 0 to 7, our brain was operating predominantly in a theta brainwave state, which is the brain state that we are in when we're in deep meditation or hypnosis. And this is when our brain is more susceptible to the information that is happening around it. And so what was happening between the ages of 0 to 7 whatever was going on around us, it was going straight into our subconscious mind, and it was forming our programming. Our subconscious mind contains all of our habits, our behaviors, and our program, our beliefs. Our program is how we see the world, where we fit in it, how we operate in it, what others mean towards us. This is all our subconscious mind. And most of this has been formed by the time we were 7 and our conscious mind came online. Because our conscious mind is the part of us that is able to reject and accept information. If we are receiving information that we don't agree with, it is our conscious mind that could say, nope, I'm not going to believe that, so that it doesn't actually get into our subconscious mind. It's essentially the gatekeeper to what is coming into our subconscious mind. And so when we're trying to reach a goal that is, again, outside of our comfort zone, something different than what we have experienced, so we're automatically going to have our guard up, having that fear coming in. And if it's something that maybe we have been told in little life that we can't do that, so we potentially have some repressed emotion and blocks held in the subconscious that doesn't allow us to really be able to achieve that. We don't believe that is possible for us. Our conscious mind is going to be that gatekeeper. And so if we are seeing anything on our outside world that suggests that maybe we can achieve that goal, maybe we are achieving that goal, our conscious mind will say, nope, not possible, not for me. I'm going to reject that. That's not, I can never do that. All kinds of things so that it doesn't actually get into the subconscious mind. So this is why you will see a lot of hypnosis in there, a lot of subliminals, so that we can bypass our conscious mind and we can get right into the subconscious mind and begin reprogramming it, begin affirming new beliefs that we want to embody. And so really use the tools that I provided in this Just Elevate bundle, because it's really going to help us be able to bypass that gatekeeper and really start shifting some of that programming that is held on our subconscious mind. All right, I hope you enjoyed that clip and learning about some of the prime directives of your subconscious mind. And if you're ready to step into your confidence, step into your visibility, own your power, share your message. If you've been feeling a pull within you, knowing that you're meant for more, but you're not quite sure how to begin or get there, then the Just Elevate bundle may just be the thing for you. You can learn more about it on my website at tresorhouse.ca/Just Elevate bundle, or follow the link that I've included in the show notes of this episode. And because this is my launch week, you can use the code podcast to get 25% off this week only on the Just Elevate bundle. Thank you so much for being here with me today. I hope this resonated with you. And if you know of anybody else who can benefit from learning about some of the prime directives of our subconscious mind and who can benefit from the Just Elevate bundle, then please share this episode with them. Have a fantastic week. And until next time, be empowered. If you enjoyed today's episode, don't forget to hit subscribe so that you never miss an episode. And I'll see you next time.